Are you an occult practitioner? Are you a healer or a therapist or anything that in any way do you deal with any occult science practices? Maybe a tarot card reader or any energy healer that you are, a chakra healer or a past life regression therapist or anything, blah blah. Here is the thing which I want to bring into your attention. Welcome to CB2LL, Consciousness Bites to Live Light with me, Arshia Said, every Sunday 9:45 p.m. And here I am yet again. And it is very important to know, it is very important to understand where to draw the line with your client. It is very important to know where to draw the healthy boundary with your client, because if you don't do that, in every probability you will go into self-judgment and into the wrongness of you. I'll tell you why. Because many a times, you know, your client has progressed, your client has seen, you have seen the change. Your client has seen the change with your therapy work or the workshop, anything that you are delivering, and they are in acknowledgement of that too. However, after some time, because you are being this mirror, you're being this mirror of truth with no filters and absolute transparency, they can also see some of their unhealed parts through you, which will actually make them reject you, make them judge you, make them resist you. And in turn, you might just end up thinking, what is wrong with me? What have I done wrong? I have helped this person so much. I have helped this client overcome the crisis that they had in their life. And yet this person is judging me. Yes, because I'll tell you the reason of this. In my last episode, I said why this happens. Why too much of kindness? When you become too much of kindness, can the other person receive it? Just watch the last live that I did. It is in my Insta feed. If you become too much of a giver, you also have to ask, can the person receive this? Because if you overgive, by being the kindness energy that you are an inherent kindness, and that's why most of us, most of the healers and therapists and people in occult sciences operate out of that kindness, that giving energy. You have to see how much that person can receive. Because when you overgive it, you also become that mirror to them, to their own crisis, the parts of them which are yet to be healed. And probably they are resisting to heal that. Probably they are rejecting. Probably they are judging themselves. And because they are judging themselves heavily, they also end up judging you. And you think, मैंने तो इतना कुछ किया इस client के लिए, मैंने तो out of the way जाके भी कुछ चीजें करी. Yes, but your out of the way was probably not required. Your out of the way actually blurred the healthy boundaries. So please respect your time, respect your energy, and don't overgive to your client. And also honor the time and energy that you invest in a client. So I'm not saying कि आप गिफ्ट कुछ मत दीजिए, करिए, बट फ्री में प्लीज कुछ मत करिए. Because I have also seen this in my practice, and it is very, very important to detach. Very important to detach from your clients, from your participants. Detach the energy. Once the job is done, maybe they were only there to receive that much through that session, through that workshop, which they were meant to. And now it's good time to detach, let them go. Do not hold on to the energy, because if you give them too much, if you offer them too much, something more than they are asking for, you will end up screwing yourself. You will end up screwing your mental peace, because you will just go down the trail of judging yourself. मैंने इतना कुछ करा, मैंने अपने out of the way जाके भी करा, still this person is judging me only. Yes, because this person is not willing to receive more than that person can receive, and you are over giving it. So it is very important for all the occult practitioners to draw a healthy boundary and to actually be able to be aware how much this person can receive. कितना ये इंसान ले सकता है, बिकॉज जितना वो ले सकता है, जितनी उसकी भूख है, अगर आप उसकी भूख से ज्यादा आप उसको खिलाओगे और दोगे, वो वॉमिट कहाँ करेगा? आपके ऊपर. करेक्ट? सो प्लीज डोंट डू दैट. I have seen that. I've seen this in my practice over the period of time. And so I am very watchful how much to give and only to give as much as being asked. So unsolicited advices भी मत दीजिए. इसीलिए काइंडनेस एनर्जी बनिए, बन सकते, बट आपको ये भी देखना बहुत जरूरी क्या सामने वाला आपकी काइंडनेस लेने को तैयार है. क्योंकि जैसे कि मैंने अपने लास्ट लाइव में बोला था, सामने वाले को शायद पता ही नहीं है कि काइंडनेस की एनर्जी दिखती कैसी है. हाउ डज द काइंडनेस एनर्जी फील लाइक, लुक लाइक, बी द काइंडनेस एनर्जी लाइक. सो प्लीज वो बाउंड्रीज जरूर ड्रॉ करिए. एंड इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एन ओकल्ट प्रैक्टिशनर टू नो दोज लाइन्स, टू नो दोज बाउंड्रीज, नॉट ओवरगिव. वो ओवरगिव आपके ऊपर ही आकर वॉमिट होगा. सो दिस इज वॉट आई वॉन्टेड टू से टुडे. एंड मेंटेन अ हेल्दी बाउंड्री विद योर क्लाइंट and honor your time, your energy. If the client wants something extra, tell them, ask them to honor your time and your energy. And do not offer something from your side. Do not offer extra. And definitely not do that in the need of seeking validation. No, then you need to work on yourself. Where are you needing to have the validation from your work? You will need that validation from your work or from your clients or from your participants only if you're not validating yourself. So these are some very important ground rules as an occult practitioner, as an energy worker, as a therapist, as a healer, where every healer and therapist need to be very mindful of how much to give, what to give, when to give, and where to stop giving, where to draw the boundary. Okay, so yes, please, you are kind, acknowledge yourself, the beautiful gift that you are, that you have come as an energy worker on the planet, because maybe that's your calling, that's your soul journey, that's your life path. Great. However, very important to know how to honor that life path, because if you don't honor, other person will definitely not honor it. So you have to show them how to honor your life path. You have to show them how to honor you by honoring yourself. All right. So here is the tool. What would it take for me to honor myself and the work that I do? What are the healthy boundaries that I need to draw in my relationship with my people, with my family, with my friends, and even with my professional people, with my clients, with my participants in my professional space as well. Okay, with these two tools, I sign off here. Asha said, I will see you next Sunday, CB2LL live with me. And if there is anything that you would like to hear from me, a particular topic that you would want me to talk on, please do mention it in the comments, and also let me know how did you find this episode today. And do share it with your healer and therapist friends, because somewhere the healer and therapist, the practicing healer or therapist, is becoming the part of healing crisis of their own client. So do not let their healing crisis affect your mental peace and be a crisis for you. All right. Bye-bye. Good night. Have a blissful Monday. Have a wonderful start of your Monday tomorrow. Beating the Monday blues. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.